And welcome into Thursday Night Football, everyone. The MCPSS Game of the Week, presented by WKRG. Tonight, a beautiful night for football here at Ladd People Stadium as the Vigor Wolves come in to play the Murphy Panthers. Both teams coming into this ball game with a record of 1-1. Well, hi again, everyone. Doug Holton, along with my partner Willie Gaston. Randy Bergen will be joining us from the field as well. And Willie, good ball game here tonight. Desharius Flowers for Vigor is their big running back, and the guy that makes the Panthers go, they'll get the ball first tonight, is DePriest Turner, their quarterback.
Yes, and as far as it goes for him tonight, he has to get off to a quick start for Murphy to win this game. Now, once Vigor has the ball, the main thing is they're going to try to feed the ball to Flowers. Flowers is an extremely powerful back, and he normally 2-3 yards, but right now I think he averages probably about 4 to 5 yards a carry. And that's great for a high school running back. Absolutely.
He's had a little bit of an ankle problem. We'll check in with Randy about that a little bit later on. And we'll be back for the opening kickoff here at Ladd People Stadium right after this short timeout.
It's here, the MCPSS mobile app. It's a way for you to stay connected and informed with all of the happenings around the school district. Receive weather alerts, check your child's grades and homework, plus more. Watch sports, original programming, find school locations, and read the latest news. Stay connected with all your favorite social networking sites. Download it today for free.
And welcome back into Ladd People Stadium, almost set for the kickoff here between the Vigor Wolves and the Murphy Panthers. Jalen Sutton will be the deep man for the Panthers as they get set to receive here. And Montrez Lang, the big guy who plays defensive end, Willie, will also kick it off.
This is normally a big rivalry game. For years, the Murphy Vigor game has been really big, and it stands true tonight also.
You played in this ball game a number of years ago, and it really hasn't changed a whole lot.
No, this is going to be a hard-fought game because Vigor likes to have what we call the Murder Murphy week, and they like to bury particular players. So I had the privilege when I was at Murphy of them burying me a few times. So.
All right, here's Big Lang, ready to kick it off. He boots it away, short kick down the middle, and it's going to be fielded at the 18-yard line. And that is Sutton, who brings it back across the 30 and close to the 35, where the Panthers will start off first and 10.
Normally on those type of kickoffs where the ball is short, you really don't want it to bounce on the ground, but it worked out for him. He caught it on the first bounce, and he was able to make something out of it.
Got a good hop, just like a shortstop.
Yep.
All right, we'll get you the starters here as we go along. DePriest Turner, of course, is the quarterback, number 5. As he lines them up in the gun, going to hand it off to his running back for short yardage. Looks like Stephen Murray on the carry, or Murphy on the carry for a couple of yards and maybe a yard, and that's it.
Well, it looks like early Murphy's trying to establish the run early. To get him in a rhythm.
All right, here's Turner again. Going to hand it off. Murphy again to the near side, and he is dragged down. Anthony Bradley for the Vigor defense takes him down and brings up a big third down early in this ball game. It's going to be 3rd and 12.
Seems like early Vigor's loading up the box because they know Murphy's going to try to run the ball.
Right.
But right now, this is a crucial play for Murphy to get him in rhythm.
Here we go. Turner's going to drop back and throw it over the middle, and it's complete across the 50-yard line. And that is Denzel Campbell on the reception down across Vigor territory to the 48-yard line, and a big, big first down.
That was a great catch. He used his hands, and that's what you want to see from your wide out.
Beautiful catch. Looked like it might be picked for a second there, but a great grab and a first down. There's Murphy again. Tries to get down to the 45, maybe a yard short. They mark him right at the 45, so brings up 2nd and about 7.
Murphy's really trying to establish the run tonight. I don't know what they saw doing their film work, but they're really trying to establish the run.
All right, we've got a timeout on the field as we've got an injured player with 10:36 to go in the first quarter. Again, scoreless here as we're just underway between the Murphy Panthers and the Vigor Wolves. Willie Gaston along with me. And Willie, again, a beautiful night for football, a beautiful skyline here in Mobile, and you couldn't ask for much better weather than this.
No, you couldn't. I mean, this is a great night for football. Not too hot, not too cold.
That's big Montrez Lang, the defensive end, who's hobbling off the field. We'll see if he gets back out there in the next play or two. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's always great to see him jog off the field under their own power.
All right, second down now for the Panthers. Turner's going to throw it near side, got his man inside the 40, and down to about the 36-yard line is Albert Howard, the wide out, a 6'3", 175-pound senior, and that's good for the first down.
Turner right now, they're getting them into a rhythm, and that was a quick, safe pass to the flats. And I think right now they're trying to just balance it out right now, mixing in some run with some pass.
Here's DePriest Turner again. Looked like he was going to throw, runs it down close to the 30-yard line, about the 31-yard line, which brings up second and about 5.
That was really a change-up call for Murphy, just to give him an option. They wanted to flood the field to the far side and just give Turner an opportunity to either make a throw, and if no one's open, tuck it and just get some yards.
And that's the danger of DePriest Turner, the dual threat guy. He can run it, he can throw it.
Dual threat quarterbacks propose a problem for all defenses because most defenses are predicated on the quarterback handing the ball off or throwing the ball. It's rare that you have it nowadays with the spread offense. Now everyone has that dual threat quarterback.
Yep, just about everybody can do both. Here's a big third down for the Panthers. Turner's going to roll out again. Will he keep it? Looks like he's going to run out of real estate there on the far side, and it'll bring up fourth down. Let's see if they go for it here. About 4th and 4 or 5, Willie.
Well,
can't punt from there, I don't think.
Well, you can if you got a real good pooch punter.
Yeah.
But congenial wisdom say in football you either going to go for it or either kick a field goal.
Yep. That'd be a long field goal.
Yes, it would be.
Nearing the 9-minute mark here in the first. Turner's going to shoot this one out across the middle, almost intercepted and batted down again at the last minute. Dangerous pass there over the middle, and Charles Crawford, the free safety, finally the guy who knocks it away for the Wolves, and that will turn the ball over to Vigor, 1st and 10.
Turner was trying to get the ball to Howard coming back across the middle, but I can't understand what he thought was about to happen, because when you're running one way and your shoulders are not square, you can't get enough on the ball to throw it back across the middle like that. And
it's a tough pass when you're rolling left.
Yep.
All right, Vigor, 1st and 10. They flip it out to the far side, incomplete to Cameron Cole, the running back. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. And we'll get you the starters here for the Wolves offense. Cameron Williams, the quarterback. As we mentioned, Desharius Flowers is the running back, or one of them. We'll see if he is in the lineup a great deal tonight or not. And also the receiving core, Rogers, Howell, Blanks, and Thomason. Here's the keeper. Up the middle, and out to the outside is Brandon Rogers, who we mentioned usually winds up at wideout, but it looks like he's going a little bit of wildcat tonight.
Oh, yeah. And I think what they're trying to do, they're just trying to get the ball in his hands and get him started early. Now, what's Vigor game plan against the Murphy defense? They're just trying to just move the football. Right now, it's just like a heavyweight fight. Both of them are trying to fill each other out. And they're probably going to start seeing the ball move later on in the second quarter.
Here's Williams again, and whistles blow before they can get that play away. You don't see Desharius Flowers in there tonight yet, number 28, so we're going to assume that that ankle is still bugging him.
Yeah, because that's a shame, because I think it would be a treat for everybody that's watching this game to watch that young man play some football.
I saw him a couple weeks ago against the McGill-Tulane team, and just got that ankle nicked a little bit and wasn't able to come back into the ball game. It looks like he may be still hobbled here tonight. Here's 3rd and 10 for the Wolves, as Williams is going to fade back, roll out, and he's going to keep it across the 30 to the 34-yard line before he is tripped up over there.
That was great recovery by Murphy's defense. Defensive end got sucked in on the play action, but the linebacker came in and fielded. That was a great defensive play.
And a 4th down here for the Wolves. They line up in the trips, and now the punting unit is going to come on, and they're going to kick it away. Deep for the Panthers, a dangerous guy, Denzel Campbell. There he is, catches it at the 37-yard line, and he is hammered out of bounds there. That's where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10. Nothing here with 7:22 to go in the first quarter. So, Willie, 2 series on offense and not a lot of offense yet. The Panthers had it going to midfield with a big pass play, but that's about the extent of it so far.
Yeah, but I think right now they're just feeling each other out, trying to see what the other one's trying to do. And on that last punt return, Denzel Campbell need to learn how to wave fair catch.
There's a shot to the far sideline by DePriest Turner, complete to about the 42-yard line. And it looks like
Number 5.
For the Panthers, that's Turner, the quarterback. Anyway, brings up 2nd and about 6 or 7 here. Let's see what they do. They're going to hand it off. Looks like Murphy to the near side. And he is wrapped up there by Chris Hughes, again the linebacker, 5'8", 190 senior for the Vigor Wolves.
Yeah, right now Murphy's having tough sledding trying to run the football. But they have to stay with it to keep the defense honest.
Here's a big 3rd down. DePriest looks over the middle, got his man at midfield, complete. It looks like 1st down yardage to number 16, Cameron Wilson. And another big throw and catch by the Murphy Panthers in midfield for the 1st down.
All Cameron did was just find the sweet spot in the zone, and that's what you want your receiver to do.
And Wilson just sat down out there and caught it. Here's Turner. Hands it off up the middle for a couple of short yards. Jaboris James is the ball carrier.
What I'm liking from Murphy right now, they're mixing up their offensive plays. They mixing in the pass with the run. They're doing everything to keep the defense on their heels. And that's what you like to see from your offense. They're moving the ball, not getting big chunks of yards, but they're getting enough so to where within 3 downs they can have their 1st down.
Here's Turner. He's going to take off and run this one and really gets racked up at the 42-yard line. Number 19, D'Angelo Harris on the tackle for the Vigor Wolves, but Turner picks up a few yards and makes it about 3rd and 2 or 3.
Yep, Turner paid for that.
He did. That was a crack. All right, nothing here in the first. We'll be back in just a minute on the MCPSS Game of the Week presented by WKRG.
Stephen Murphy on the carry. Tackle made by number 9, Dwight Williams Jr.
All right, Stephen Murphy with the carry there on first down, Willie, for the Murphy Panthers, and brings up second and about 8 or 9 yards to go for Murphy.
They're really trying to establish the run, and that's what you'd like to see out of your offense.
He's going deep down the middle here, had a man down there. Again, Campbell was the intended receiver, but the Wolves able to knock that one away. Charles Crawford was back there again on the coverage. Let's check in down with Randy Bergen on the field quickly and see what he's got. Randy? All right, apparently Randy's not with us yet, but we'll check in with him in just a few minutes as we get toward the end of the first quarter here. Big third down for the Panthers. Here's Turner, wants to throw again. Going to scramble to the outside and let it go. And he's got a first down again and a little bit more out there to Cameron Wilson.
That was a heady play by Turner.
Sleek little receiver, Willie.
Wilson
he's
has
listed at 5'5", 120. Now, is that right?
No, that can't be right. I give him at least 130, maybe 140.
We'll put some rocks in his pocket. All right, 1st and 10 from inside the 20. Here's Turner, gives it off. Down to the 15 is Jaboris James. Picks up about 4 or 5 to bring up second down from there. James comes out, and Stephen Murphy.
Number 29, Kendrick Moore, was on the tackle.
Panthers came from behind last week to get the victory, and it looks like they've got something going offensively here.
Yes, they
found their stride.
Right now they're starting early, and that's a good sign for Murphy.
Turner looks again, scrambles out of there inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line, close to a first down.
That dual threat quarterback gets you every time.
I'll tell you what, we talked about him a little bit in the pregame, but he is committed to the Duke Blue Devils, and Coach Cutcliffe up there, he's going to be a good college player.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's always good to have a quarterback that fits your scheme. And when you can find one, you like to scoop them up quick, and I think that's what Coach Cutcliffe has done. He's found a great quarterback, and he's found someone that can actually run his offense. So that's a good look for the Duke Blue Devils.
There's Stephen Murphy finding a nice scheme right up the middle for the touchdown. And the Murphy Panthers break out on top here, 7-0. We'll make that 6-0. We'll wait until they tack on the extra point, but we're assuming that they'll do that. And here is the extra point. Keller Forney is in to attempt it. He handles the kicking duties and the punting duties, and almost blocked.
Almost.
But he gets it up and got offsides on the Vigor Wolves.
DJ Williams.
On the outside.
DJ Williams, he jumped a little bit early. No wonder he got across there so quick.
Yeah, he almost got a hand on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he almost could have. He could have just ran and picked it up. He was in there so quick.
Could have taken the snap. All right, so Forney will try it again from the 10-yard line. Up and through, and now the Murphy Panthers lead Vigor 7-0 with 3:16 to go in the first quarter of play. We'll take a break on the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week presented by WKRG.
It started for me when I went into the first grade, and then I went on to George Hall Elementary School, and from there to Williamson, where I graduated. The public school system, it had a great impact on me because not only did it prepare me academically for my future career, but it also prepared me for life. Because of its diversity of students and teachers, it really gave me a well-rounded education.
All right, back at Ladd Peoples Stadium, the Murphy Panthers break on top here. Want to know what's happening in Mobile County and the public schools? Follow us on Facebook and Twitter to get breaking news, announcements, and school news. And log on to mcpss.com for up-to-date information. Willie, a 7-0 game, and the Wolves are going to try to get their offense off and running right here. A deep kick into the end zone, and nobody will bring that one back, as Vigor will take it 1st and 10.
Now, what's important for Vigor right now, they have to get their offense in a rhythm. And that's what you want out of any offense. You want your offense to have a rhythm, run the ball. Just right now, they need to get a first down or two. Because I think right now they're just having the pregame jitters.
Well, they do, and we talked about their big guy, Flowers, apparently not in the ball game tonight, so that puts a lot of the burden on Cameron Cole, number 25, the running back that is usually in there with Flowers. Let's see if he can get something going here. There's Cameron. Tries the near side, and he is covered up by blue jerseys in a hurry. Not sure he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an abnormal pistol formation when your running back is 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. He's a little bit deeper than normal.
All right, here's Cameron Williams. Now flags on the field behind Williams. And let's see what we have here is the refs.
Illegal substitution.
Yep. You should be a referee, you know that?
I used to be. It kind of helps. It kind of helps when you're up here. You already know what's coming.
Was that a penalty against them? Or
that was a penalty.
All right, 2nd down and long for the Vigor Wolves. And Williams looks to the sideline for a new signal. 3 wideouts to the far side of the field. Let's see if they go to the air here. Williams, screen pass, the far side. Not much happening there for Cameron Cole as the 5'7", 150-pound senior is wrapped up again for virtually no gain, and 3rd and long now for Murphy.
On the tackle with Kendrick Hayes.
Tell you, Murphy is playing a good football game here on both ends right now.
Right now they're playing a solid football game. Right now the important thing for Vigor, they need to get a first down.
It's going to be tough. 3rd and 20 here as they go to the air. Deep down the middle, got a man out there, but it is picked off at midfield by the Murphy Panthers. Myron Collins heading back the other way inside the 30, and it looks like he coughed it up. And let's see who recovered it. The Murphy Panthers got it back at the 23-yard line. Wow. Take another look at that one, Willie. Center field here.
Right there, he just overthrew him. The Murphy defender just so happened to be there. Number 21, Myron Collins. And Myron got popped and fumbled the ball.
It looked like he might have been down there, but anyway, Murphy recovers on the 23, and let's see if they can stick another one in here.
Right now, Vigor's defense really needs to stop. They have to step up to stop Murphy on this drive.
Here's Turner, puts up the lob pass down the sidelines, and almost a great catch down there by Albert Howard, but he wasn't able to hang on, so it brings up 2nd and 10.
Great defensive play by DJ Williams.
Not sure that was the place to throw it, but it almost worked out.
Yeah, and I think he just decided to put it up there and let his receiver make a play for him.
Here's Murphy trying to pick his way through the line of scrimmage, and he is stopped behind the line. A loss of about 1.5 brings up 3rd down and long.
Vigor's front 3 just penetrated the offensive line, and they reestablished a new line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 12 for the Panthers.
All right, about a minute to go here in the first quarter of play. And the Panthers, as you can see on your screen, leading at 7-zip. Here's Turner. Scrambles away. Going to throw it. maybe. Now he's going to run it right up the middle. Inside the 10-yard line, and a first down for the Murphy Panthers. And Willie, they came up with 2 big pass plays across midfield for first downs, and a great scramble there. You can see the athletic ability of DePriest Turner.
Turner just causes a problem for a defense because he moves around and he buys time for his receivers to get open. That time he didn't have enough time to look down the field, so he decided to tuck it and go.
First and goal to the outside, Murphy Panthers. And we got flags on the field. We may have a hold on the outside out there as Jaboris James made his way into the end zone.
Holding.
And looks like holding on the Panthers there. They might have gotten a piece of the jersey. All right, while the referees mark this one off, let's check in with Randy Bergen now down on the sidelines. Randy?
Hey, guys, I got to tell you, it's a little warm down here on the field tonight. These two teams have met 64 times. Murphy trying to improve their record. They're 33-30-1. Tonight, if they continue going the direction they're going, it'll be 34 wins against Vigor.
All right, and there you hear the call from our referee down on the field. Holding against the Panthers, which backs them up a little bit, and will bring up second down from the 14-yard line.
That was a great tidbit of information I like right there.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Randy's always on top of it. Turner's in trouble. We got flags down again, and he's just going to eat that one and see. We probably got, I don't know if we got a low block or another holding there on the Panthers maybe. See if we can pick up the call from the referee. Yep, another hold on Murphy. It's going to set him back again.
Sure you wasn't an official?
Well, that was a long time ago. That was in my living room, I think.
Me that armchair quarterback.
It's not hard to make those calls when they go down around the line of scrimmage.
Right now, Murphy's going backwards.
They are. 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Let's see if they get another play off before the clock runs out. They will get it off. Turner flips it out quickly, complete inside the 20, inside the 15 is his receiver, Avante Moon, who catches that one, but it's still going to be a long way to go for the Panthers because they've got to get to the goal line. But anyway, that is the end of the first quarter with Murphy leading it 7-zip. You're watching the Thursday night game of the week presented by WKRG. We'll be right back. And while we were away, the Murphy Panthers in for another touchdown. The extra point coming up here by Forney is up and good to make it 14-0. Willie will catch it. We're going to catch it on the replay here as we were in commercial break when the Panthers went in. But nice play again by DePriest Turner here in the Murphy offense.
Yep, it was a swing pass to Stephen Murphy, and he just basically was determined to get in. Made the first guy miss, runs over the second one, touchdown.
I tell you what, and he ran over DJ Williams out there, who we talked about. Very good player, quick player.
Yeah.
But again, he's only 5'7", 160. So Murphy went into the end zone, and all of a sudden we've got a 14-0 game here early in the second. .11:49 to go here in the first half of play at Ladd Peoples Stadium. Glad you're with us. Doug Holton along with Willie Gaston, former Alabama standout. And a former standout at the Murphy High School as well.
Yes, I was a blessed young man. I had 10 other guys that were great players.
There's the kick. Going to be returned up to the 25-yard line by the Vigor Wolves. Jeremiah Howell on the return. One of their dangerous receivers, and the Vigor Wolves take over at the 25, 1st and 10.
This is a must-score drive for Vigor. They have to get some continuity going in their offense. Right now, they're kind of stagnant. They're not getting the plays that they need to get. Right now, they just need to work on getting a first down.
All right, I think that's Flowers in the backfield now coming in. Let's see if the big guy makes a difference. Hammers up in there for a yard or two. I believe that is Desharius Flowers in the ball game at running back now, and he's been absent the first few series.
Yes, he has, and that's abnormal when you have a running back like him not to start.
And again, he's had that ankle injury. And here he goes off the right side again, breaking tackles across the 30. And they're going to mark him down about the 32-yard line, maybe 3 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd down.
Flowers doesn't look like he's at 100%. He still has a slight limp.
6'1", 200-pounder, a senior, of course, committed to the University of Alabama.
Right now, I think they're using him to just get him started.
Yeah, they need something. Cam Williams draws it up, and there's Flowers again up the middle, and the Panthers are going to take him down. Short of first down yardage, is going to be about 2 yards shy.
I would have expected them to use him as a decoy to suck the linebackers up and just complete a short pass for the first down.
Maybe roll out and get a tight end or something. Of course, we don't have tight ends anymore, do we?
No, mine ain't tight no more.
Yeah. All right, 4th down for the Wolves, and in to kick it away to Keith Holcomb. Almost had that one blocked. Kicked it straight up in the air. It's going to bounce down to the 20-yard line, and nobody's home for the Panthers, so that's where they will take over 1st and 10. All right, let's go down and check in with Randy Bergen again. What you got, Randy?
Hey, guys, you were talking about Flowers a few moments ago, and he does have that ankle taped up. I talked with Vigor's trainer, and they said he's going to play tonight, but it is a little tender, so we'll see how much action he gets this evening.
All right, Randy, thanks for that. And, of course, as we mentioned the first time we've seen Flowers, and he didn't look full speed like you said, Willie, but he may be still able to give Vigor a step that they need tonight.
Yeah, but
they haven't done much else yet.
No, and I think right now they're just trying to figure out what's going on. I think trying to get the right plays called against the right defense.
Turner throws it out there to his favorite target, perhaps Denzel Campbell on the near sideline. about 2 or 3 yards short of the first down, but a nice throw and catch there. I tell you what, Turner is on target so far.
Yep, and that's what they need out of him because this offense is predicated off him.
He's thrown a couple of balls over the middle, perhaps that were questionable, but he's also completed some. There's a tackle.
He has.
Big Montrez Lang along with his buddies in on the tackle there. Deldrick Perkins, also the 6'3", 300-pound senior, there to make the tackle and brings up 3rd and 3.
Montrez is a 6 foot, 240-pound senior.
He's solid.
Solid.
All right, Turner drops back, looking for a first down. He's going to scramble right up the middle. He'll have his first down and more as he breaks this one, and nobody's going to catch him now. DePriest Turner, 75 yards for the touchdown, and the Panthers strike again with 8:35 left in the half.
Wow.
That was a burst of speed.
If you wanted to know how quick he was, now you see it.
I tell you what,
Turner pulls it down, hits a crease, he sees it, and he is gone. Nobody's going to catch him.
talked about the dual threat. That was it right there. What a burst of speed by DePriest Turner. And David Cutcliffe is going to love him next year.
I think right now Vigor's in shock right now.
I think you're right.
But the game is still early. Vigor's still in the game. They're only down by 3 touchdowns.
Keller Forney boots this one up, and it is good. And the Murphy Panthers lead it 21-zip here in the first half at Ladd Peoples Stadium. You're watching the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week presented by WKRG. Welcome back to Ladd Peoples Stadium for the Thursday night MCPSS game of the week. The Mobile County School Board has invested $800 million in school construction and renovation projects over the last 2 decades, and another $200 million worth of construction is underway. All 90 of our campuses have been touched in this, the largest building campaign ever. State-of-the-art facilities. It starts with us. Thanks for joining us here on the Thursday night game of the week. Doug Holton with Willie Gaston and Randy Bergen down on the field as the Panthers prepare to kick it off, leading this one 21-zip. And that kick is going to sail into the end zone as Forney boots it over the head of everybody, and the Vigor Wolves will start deep in their own territory once again. All right, here comes Vigor up to the line of scrimmage, and let's see what they can do. On first down, Cameron Williams going to load it up, hopefully, downfield, as it is knocked down by number 2 for the Murphy defense, Terrence King, the 6'2 senior, 228 pounds, knocked that one down at the line of scrimmage.
Right now, they have to do something about the play calling to get Cameron Williams some type of energy, get him going. Because I think right now they just trying to find some plays that'll work. And right now, Murphy's defense is flying to the ball, and they're all over the field right now.
Absolutely. Big pass rush there as Cam Williams was under distress.
Tried to set up a screen, and it just didn't work out. Right now, it's just like Murphy's defense and Vigor's huddle.
Yeah, they really are. And they have been all night. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Wolves. Almost a must first down situation for him here. Williams throws it out and complete on the far sidelines, it looked like.
It was a good throw by Cameron.
Yeah, Tony Howard right over the top of the defensive back out there, or the linebacker. Complete, but it's still going to be shy of the first down, and I think they're going to go for it.
At this point, they feel like they don't have a choice, but you know, who knows? Me as a coach, it's still early in the game. Now you're putting your defense in a bad situation. Trickery.
And the punting unit comes on for the Wolves as DeKeith Holcomb is back to kick it away. Big rush on him. He gets the punt away, and nobody's going to handle that one as it bounces down the far sidelines to the 30-yard line. Panthers take over again, and total domination so far in this ball game. A little bit surprising to me, Willie. I thought the Wolves coming in here might have the edge.
Yeah, you think that, but for some reason tonight, Vigor has not showed up. And you can look over there on the sideline, and they don't have a whole lot of life going on right now. So right now, the defense need to come up with a big play. And maybe that'll just spark their offense and feed some life into that sideline.
Well, I tell you what, DePriest Turner has other thoughts. Man,
Priest is having a great game right now.
He really is. Is that Murphy perhaps going the other way for about 4 or 5 yards? Will bring up second and about 6 for the Panthers. The clock ticking down at 7:50 to go here in the half. Tell you what, very impressive so far. As you mentioned, the balanced offense for the Panthers and the dual threat at quarterback. There's Murphy again. Big yardage up the middle across midfield, and he drops the football, but I think he was down as the referee over here signals that indeed his knee was down at midfield. I think they're going to call that one back. But
nope, they called it a turnover.
Well, okay. We'll watch it again on the replay. And it looked like the ball was loose, so good call by the officials. It looked like the official over here was throwing his white.
He threw his bean bag.
Yeah.
Anytime there's a fumble, to mark the spot where the fumble occurred, you throw your bean bag as an official.
Anyway, that's a big play for the Wolves as they force a turnover at midfield, and maybe that'll be the start of things
like I said,
happen in a positive manner.
Like I said, Vigor's defense needed to come up with a play they came up with. Now hopefully it'll put a spark in his offense right now.
All right, here's Williams looking deep downfield. Got his man down there. Brandon Rogers. What a beautiful throw and catch for the touchdown on the first play from midfield, and there you go.
That was a perfect call
right back
in that situation.
Caught him napping back there.
Yes, he caught him napping. And that's what you want to do after a big turnover. You always want to catch the defense napping, play action. Cameron just laid it out there. And Brandon Rogers ran right up under it. That was a great call at the perfect time.
Boy, Brandon Rogers is their main target. 5'9", 170 junior, and he can really fly. All right, the Wolves ready to kick the extra point as they notch the first touchdown of the night, but the extra point is knocked away. And I think Byron Collins was the guy who got it for the Wolves. So that makes it 21-6. 7:17 to go in the half. You're watching the Thursday night game of the week, presented by WKRG.
Diesel is a very big industry, and I went into it in the 2-year program at the Bryant Career Tech with Tony Tillman.
When Jacob graduated from the Bryant Career Center, he had earned his diesel credential.
The Career Technical Center taught me a lot, all the way from not knowing anything about a motor or engine to knowing pretty much every single moving part of them.
MCPSS Career Tech. Start your future today.
So back at the stadium here, the Vigor Wolves are on the board. 21-6, and Willie Gaston, maybe we got a ball game now.
Oh, we have a ball game now. One of the main things was Vigor needed to come up with a turnover, because we'd have a different ball game had they not gotten that turnover. So it was a big play by the Vigor defense. Now let's see, can they get a stop?
And they're going to kick it right down the middle of the field to
offsides.
Jalen Sutton. But again, as you mentioned, offsides, the flag's flying at the 40-yard line. You know what that means?
Oh, yeah. There's a re-kick, 5 yards. Ball will now be kicked from 35. Yeah.
Used to be an official, didn't you?
It drives you as a coach crazy.
And that's, you used to be a coach too, so you got it from both sides.
It drives you crazy when it's a kickoff and you get an onside call. You're like, really?
Yeah. That's like not knowing what play you're going to run on the first play of the series.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Wolves kick it off on the ground this time, fielded at the 35 to the outside to the 45-yard line, and that's where the Murphy Panthers take over 1st and 10. And Murphy, the guy that fielded that kick, and got about 10 yards out of it.
Number 18, Isaiah Thomason.
Yep.
Was on the tackle for the Vigor Wolves.
Isaiah Thomason, one of the wideouts for the Wolves, and as you know now, he plays special teams as well. All right, Turner from the 45. Flags everywhere as Jaboris James heads to the near side and out of bounds after a gain of 2 or 3. Looks like another holding call on the outside. Was that the signal from the official? Going to march that one back against the Murphy Panthers. With 7 minutes to go.
Right now, Murphy's shooting themselves in the foot with all these holding calls.
Well, they are. They've been backed themselves up at the goal line down there, and then a big penalty here.
They have to cut out on the mistakes.
Going to hand it off up the middle as James again. Nice run to the 44-yard line. He's going to be about 11 yards shy of his first down. But a nice run by Jaboris James, the 162-pound senior. Not a big guy either.
And Kendrick Moore from Vigor on the tackle. Kendrick is what Vigor calls their bandit back.
Here's Turner. Flips it out. Again, James a little high off his fingertips. And he's fortunate that that one didn't go the other way.
If I was James, I'd go back and tell Turner, hey, man, don't you ever throw the ball out there like that again.
Going to get me killed out here, huh?
That's one of those plays when you were running back and the ball just hanging in there. You like, please, God, let it come down quicker.
Yep.
Please.
Yep. Either that or you're ducking, one of the other. Huh?
Or you get what they call alligator arms.
All right, third down, big third down. Vigor's coming, and they got DePriest Turner back near the 30-yard line. Big sack.
That was a great call.
For the Vigor Wolves. Was that Anthony Bradley coming in?
Yep, Anthony Bradley. That was a great call by the defense coordinator of Vigor. They needed to stop, and they got it.
And maybe that's one of the solutions, give Turner a little less time back there, especially on third down, to scramble around and do his thing.
Yeah, because he never saw it. You could tell from the way he was looking, he never saw it come from his backside. Back deep for Vigor, Brandon Rogers.
He's a dangerous guy. And got a timeout on the field here with 5:47 to go in the first. And the Murphy Panthers up 21-6. Beautiful skyline down there, Willie, in downtown Mobile. They've really dressed that up in the last few years with all the lights and new buildings down there.
Yes, they have. It's part of the Keep Mobile Beautiful. We're trying to keep it beautiful, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Gives you that Christmassy feeling.
Looks nice. All right, with timeout on the field, let's go down to Randy Bergen. Randy.
Hey, guys, I got to tell you, I don't know if you've ever been to a NASCAR race or not. You really can't appreciate how fast the cars are going until you go to one of those races. A while ago when DePriest Turner ran that 75-yard jaunt, you can't appreciate how fast he is until he runs past you. I'm telling you, you can understand why Coach Cutcliffe now wants him at Duke.
He might even be faster than Randy down there, you think?
Yeah. Randy, what you think?
Although Randy was fast in his day. All right, here's Rogers back now as the Murphy Panthers prepare to kick it away. Farney with the yellow shoes is ready to boot it.
Brandon Rogers deep to receive it. And Brandon I think Brandon wants to take this one back to the house.
Yeah. And I'm sure his teammates and coaches wouldn't mind that.
He has a little bounce in the step right now.
He's a special player. Big time receiver. And only a junior for the Vigor Wolves, so he's got another year to go.
And he'd love nothing more right now than to run one back to the house.
The referees conferring with Ashley Johnson over there across the field about something. And it looks like they've got it straightened out now. Big halftime show coming up, Willie, here at Ladd People Stadium as the bands start to make their way to the field. And let's see what happens here. Farney gets the kick away. Rogers, will he have a chance to field it? Nope. Going to bounce the other way up about the 44-yard line where the Wolves take over. He didn't get a chance to run it back, but good field position for the Vigor Wolves.
Great field position. And what you want from your offense now, with 5 minutes left, eat up the clock.
Yeah.
Go into halftime with a score on the board. Leave Murphy no time. That way you come out second half and you get the ball back.
Or wouldn't you run that play on first down again? See if you can hit for the touchdown? Same play to Rogers?
Nah.
No?
Second down.
All right, let's see what Williams does here. 1st and 10. He wants to throw it, flips it out to his scat back out there for not much yardage. Maybe he picked up 1 on the far sideline, but gets out of bounds to stop the clock at 5:26.
That was a great catch by Cameron Cole.
It really was. Got flags down, I think, across the way. Maybe a ball, though, that Williams should have thrown in the dirt because it wasn't going to pick up much. Now got a call against the Murphy Panthers.
Personal foul, dead ball foul.
Yeah, maybe a late hit across the field. Oh.
Wow.
Roughing the passer. I missed that one. That gives them a first down at the 40-yard line, 41-yard line.
Like we said earlier, Murphy's shooting themselves in the foot.
Maybe that was a good thing he threw the pass.
Yeah.
All right, here's Williams. Got 1 back and 4 receivers. Now they're going to change it up. Looks at the wristband, and here we go. Quarterback draw up the middle, nothing happening there as the Murphy Panthers were all over that one.
Number 77.
Yeah, Neil Farrell was the big guy back there. He's only 6'4", 308.
Big guy can move.
Here's Williams again, looking to throw. Over the middle, got his man. It's going to be a little bit short of the first down there.
Great juggling catch.
Yeah. Nicholas Jackson on the reception there. Close to the first down, but a yard or 2 short. And they're going to mark off a penalty against the Wolves, it looks like. Can't win for losing.
Nope. Right now, both teams are shooting themselves in the foot. And when you get a penalty during the drive, and an eligible receiver downfield.
Yep. All right, here we go again on 2nd down. This time about 15 to go. Williams over the middle, got his man again. Inside the 40 to the 35-yard line, and the clock keeps rolling.
Williams pass complete to number 1, Brandon Rogers.
As Rogers gets close to the sidelines, but inbounds, and the clock rolling at 4:30 here in the half.
Great open field tackle.
Third down and 5 for the Wolfpack.
But all they did was they just tried to clear out an area so Brandon could get the ball, just get in the open field and make something happen.
Here's third down. They probably got 2 downs to get the first down here, about 5 to go. Across the middle again, a little high, and over the head of the intended receiver out there. Looked like Tony Howard was the guy they were trying to go to.
Tony didn't know whether or not the ball was coming to him or not.
Well, it came to him, but it was a little, about 3 feet over his head. All right, they got to connect here. Cam Williams trying to make a big play in the first half for the Wolves.
Murphy's bringing a blitz. No safety in the middle of the field.
Now the Wolves are going to check off on 4th down. Williams over the middle and incomplete. Boy,
that was
like
tight coverage.
There. Roy Timmons
that
on the
was
coverage.
Tight coverage.
He looked like he had a little arm lock on him.
Well, that was one thing. The referee just decided to let him play on that. And no, I'm not showing favoritism to the defensive back.
Yeah.
They just decided to let him play.
Well, anyway, that brings up a first down for the Panthers as the Vigor Wolves are unable to get that big first down. 3:58 to go here in the half, and Murphy goes at it again. Here's Turner. Going to give it off. Murphy breaks it across midfield, 45 and out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Stephen Murphy racking up the yards.
He's having a great night tonight as a running back. A little shifty runner.
Nice hole there by the offensive line, too, and Murphy.
And that's what you like to see from your running back. Hitting the hole, getting north and south, making people miss. That's what you like to see from your running back.
Turner again on first down, going to give it off to James with a 35 and a flag down as Charles Crawford makes the tackle, the 5'8" sophomore. Did he get a piece of the face mask? Or is it a hole? Looks like Murphy's walking backwards.
It would be a hole there.
Yep. Well, I was going to compliment the offensive lineman for the Murphy Panthers on that last play, but I'll hold off on that.
Yeah, you got to hold off on that. You jinxed them. Just because you thought about it, you jinxed them.
But they are doing a nice job tonight.
Yeah, they are. They're opening up holes, giving the running backs plenty of room to run.
And right side on the last play, Charles Maxwell and Markel Johnson.
After the game, Steven might want to buy them cheeseburger.
Yeah, or maybe more than that. All right, the whistles blow again. Looks like Murphy's knee was down about the 47-yard line. And that will bring up
second down.
Second down and long for the Panthers. 3:10 to go here in the opening half. Turner's going to put it up and complete. Inside the 30 to the 25 and down inside the 5. Stretches for the touchdown. Not quite there, but Albert Howard, what an effort.
That was a great effort.
What an effort by Albert Howard, who takes this one, gets slung around, and really makes a second and third effort to get to the goal line.
That was just a great effort.
About 10 years ago, that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, that would have been a touchdown. But Murphy just caught the secondary asleep and ran a slant. Got it to Howard, and Howard stretched out for it.
First and goal. Murphy goes nowhere there. Lost yardage on first down as the clock ticks at 2:35 in the first half. Panthers trying to add to their lead as they are up on Vigor 21-6.
Number 5, Anthony Bradley, was on the tackle.
He's been in on a number of tackles tonight.
He's been pretty active tonight, and that's what you want to see from your linebackers. You want them to be real active in the run game.
Fumble by DePriest Turner. The ball is loose on the near sidelines, and fortunately for Murphy, it rolls out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Faked the handoff to Murphy going the other way and then lost the handle.
Yep. Turner has got to hold on to the football in that situation. When you're in the red zone, you can't afford those type of mistakes.
I don't think we've seen a quarterback draw tonight from Murphy, have we?
Not one. I think what Turner's done all night is just basically on the drop back pass. No one's open, tuck it and run.
Campbell in motion. They're going to give it to James around the far side, and again, nothing doing on third down. So
that is great defense right there for Vigor Wolves.
It really is. A lot of guys running to the football.
A lot of guys running to the football. They're in the red zone. They've tightened it up. They don't want to let Murphy get another score before the half, and you like to see your defense in that situation buckle down and tighten down like that on the opposing offense.
Now I see the Panthers going to go for it here on fourth down. Would think they would kick the field goal, but
take the points.
Yeah. Minute 28 to go in the first half of play. And it looks like they're still got the offense out there. Now they're going to call a timeout to talk about it, I think. Maybe we'll see the field goal unit when we come back. On the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week, presented by WKRG.
Jemiah Lane, Kim Lane, and
It's here, the MCPSS mobile app. It's a way for you to stay connected and informed with all of the happenings around the school district. Receive weather alerts, check your child's grades and homework, plus more. Watch sports, original programming, find school locations, and read the latest news. Stay connected with all your favorite social networking sites. Download it today for free.
call JoJo.
All right, back at Lad Peoples Stadium, Doug Holton with Willie Gaston and Randy Bergen with a minute 17 to go in the first half of play. Panthers up on the Wolves 21-6 and trying to add to the total here, and they do bring in the field goal kicker, Keller Farney, to try to knock it through from 23 yards out. A little bit of an angle to this, so let's see what he does. Looked like movement up front, but Farney boots it right through for the three-pointer. 24-6 with a minute and 11 seconds to go here in the first half of play. And Keller Farney, an impressive kick there, an impressive first half. We'll be back for the final minute of this first half of play on the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week presented by WKRG. All right, the Murphy Panther fans here at Lad Peoples Stadium having a good time tonight as their Panthers have extended the lead 24-6 over the Vigor Wolves. The Wolves really have one more shot here in the first half to try to put at least a field goal on the board. Maybe they can get 6.
Yes, they really need to get a score right before the half. Their defense did a great job of preventing Murphy from getting into the end zone, holding them to a field goal. Now all they have to do is get their offense in position. They need some points, and they need it bad.
They do Howell on the reception there, but his foot was in the end zone, and so the Wolves will come out.
We have a flag.
To the 25-yard line, a flag way back down the field. And Murphy Panthers are slapping hands out there. Let's see what they got.
Is it? Not going to make any speculation because I was about to go there.
Well, the referees huddle at the 30-yard line, and the Panthers, it looks like they're running their defensive unit out onto the field. So you ever wonder what they're talking about in that huddle there? Of course, you know what they're talking about, right?
Yeah, talking about cheese dip and stuff. Man, what were we eating after the game?
Where? Cheese dip can't be that complicated. Anyway.
Well, no one makes cheese dip the same.
They don't. There's all different kinds of ingredients.
Holding.
Holding on the Wolves. That must have happened right at the midfield stripe out there that nobody was watching except for one referee.
Yeah.
Anyway, 1 minute and 11 seconds to go in the opening half. And the Wolves on the far sidelines. And
do you notice the Murphy defensive back over there in their huddle?
Jamarcus Smith. He's over there listening to the play, I think. Did you used to do that? Is that a Murphy thing?
I think that's a defensive back thing.
I got you. There's Flowers in there again. They fake it to him this time, and Williams is going to scramble. He's got some room to the near side, and he's going to get out of bounds, knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. He thought he was going to get out of bounds, but Kendrick Moore there to make the tackle, and a good one just past the 20. That time they faked it to Flowers like you were talking about before.
And I think they need to do more of it. If he can get one big run out of him, I think that would change the whole complexion of their offense.
Here we go, first down. Going long this time. Got a man out there, but overthrown as they try to go down for Jackson just across midfield and about 5 yards too far. 55 seconds to go in the first. Right
now, Cameron Williams needs to basically get a first down right now. You have a whole minute on the clock. Don't just go for it all at once. Right now, Vigor needs to just drive the ball down the field. They got plenty of time. They still have 2 timeouts. Utilize the clock.
Here he goes. Williams, far side, got Brandon Rogers, but in and out of his hands and almost picked off by the man Jamarcus Smith, who was listening in on the play.
Cameron has got to complete those passes. When you have a wide open receiver like that, he has to complete them.
Yeah, especially a guy like Brandon Rogers. You got to throw it in front of him.
Got to put it in stride.
All right, here's a big third down for the Wolves. And flags on the play before the Vigor offense can get it away.
Illegal procedure, Flowers. I was wrong on that one.
Well, at least you speculated, though. You had guts. All right, so they're going to go talk about it on third down. Vigor Wolves down 24-6 here with 51 seconds to go, Willie. If it's me, I'm going to Rogers here.
Yeah.
But I think you got to work something to get him open.
Well, you got to put the ball in your playmaker's hands. And I think right now, Cameron, he doesn't have a rhythm. And anytime you want your quarterback throwing the ball, you got to develop his confidence. Throw a screen, throw a flare, throw something short to where he builds his confidence.
Yeah.
Right now, he's not in rhythm. So he's not completing the balls that he needs to complete.
And really, to be fair, he's not really a passing quarterback. He's usually got Flowers back there behind him. And Vigor likes to run the football. They've been put in this situation by the injury bug. But let's see what it can do here.
But anytime you behind as an offense or a team, it changes your game plan.
They got 3 wide outs to the far side as they'll try to complete one here on third. Wrapped up in the backfield, though, is Williams. He is going down. Looks like number 97, I think that was, Joshua Lafitte in on the tackle. And that'll bring up 4th down. All right, another timeout on the field here with 36 seconds to go. We're stretching it out in the first half. 24-6 Murphy. We'll be back on the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week presented by WKRG.
It started for me when I went into the 1st grade, and then I went on to George Hall Elementary School, and from there to Williamson, where I graduated. The public school system, it had a great impact on me because not only did it prepare me academically for my future career, but it also prepared me for life. Because of its diversity of students and teachers, it really gave me a well-rounded education.
There's a Murphy Panther on the sideline. He's having a good time tonight.
Yeah, it looks different from when I was in school.
Well, that was a long time ago, so you're supposed to look different. All right, Vigor, bad snap, and the Panthers are going to sack him in the end zone for the safety. As DeKeith Holcomb tried to pick up the bad snap and could not do it again. Jamarcus Smith, along with a couple of his buddies in there to tackle him in the end zone, tackle Holcomb for the safety. And wow,
that's not what
was going to happen.
That's not what you wanted to happen in that situation for Vigor.
26-6 now, and now the Wolves have to kick it off, and who knows what can happen with 30 seconds into Priest Turner.
Yes, who knows, but right now, Vigor needs to come up with a stop. They can't let Murphy score again before the half.
No, that would be disastrous if it's not already.
They're only down by 3 touchdowns. That's doable.
That's happened before. Jalen Sutton is the deep guy for the Wolves. Sorry, for the Panthers, as the Wolves will kick it away, the free kick from their 20-yard line. 26-6 Murphy. Panthers had a squeaker last week as they came back to beat Mary Montgomery.
And I guess tonight they decided to get off to an early start.
Yeah, they didn't want a squeaker, that's for sure.
Deep for the Panthers, number 4, Jalen Sutton.
And the Wolves taking their time here. On the kick, it looks like Chris Hughes is going to boot it away for the Vigor Wolves. And again, Jalen Sutton is the deep man, but he won't have a shot. It's fielded at the 45. Down inside the 40 is number 34, Travis Odom, on the return, and 23.9 to go. They got a shot here, Willie.
Yeah, they got a shot. He caught it, made one move, and that's what you want to see from your return man. Get as much and get as much as you can and go upfield as hard as you can.
Yeah, don't let it hit the ground if you can help it. Here we go. Turner got his team, Panthers, inside the 40. Going to load it up. Scrambles to the far side. Now he's dangerous. And now he lets it go down to the 27-yard line. And it's complete. That's Jalen Sutton on the reception, the guy who's usually deep on the kicks.
That was a heady play. Very heady play.
You can see DePriest Turner scrambling. He's dangerous out there as the Panthers set up for a 1st and 10. Turner's going to throw it again. Over the middle he goes. Almost intercepted down there by the Vigor Wolves.
Number 29, Kendrick Moore.
Yeah, Kendrick Moore, nice play to bat that one away. Diving stab. And it's 2nd and 10, but the clock is stopped with 9.9 seconds to go here in the half. It's been a long first half.
Yes, it has. It's been very long. But when you're airing the ball out as these two teams are, you have a lot of stoppages.
Turner's going to scramble. You can see it. Can he get out of bounds? So he's going to do a hook slide at the 20 and stop the clock. Did they stop it, or is it halftime? It looks like they're going to attempt a field goal, but the clock says 0. Let's see.
4 seconds, please. 4 seconds.
All right, there you go. We got 4 seconds to go, and the Murphy Panthers are going to try to let Keller Forney, I think, kick another field goal here to add 3 more to the total.
Did you just say killer?
I thought I said Keller. He is a killer. He's been effective tonight.
Yes, he's been quite effective. He's 1 for 1 tonight in field goals.
Let's see, he's going to line that one up 21, 28, a 38-yarder. That ought to be in his range, huh?
Yeah, that should be in his range.
Looks like he's got a pretty good leg. 26-6, the Murphy Panthers on top. And the Vigor defense, as you mentioned earlier, Willie, they don't have a lot of enthusiasm out there right now.
Well, and I think the thing is, as a defensive unit, when you look at the score and you lose it, as a team, football is normally a 60-minute game, but in our case, 48. So they still have a whole half, and they're still in this ball game.
Barney from the 38, 28. It's blocked by the Vigor Wolves. The Panthers recover it, and then Vigor gets a hand on it, but the clock runs out. In the first half of play, it's been dominated by the Panthers, 26-6. And we'll be back with some halftime entertainment for you. You're watching the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week, presented by WKRG.
Anthony Bradley will block it.
And back at the stadium here, Doug Holton along with Willie Gaston, the former Alabama standout. Willie, interesting first half. Vigor struggled with Desharius Flowers obviously having a bit of an ankle problem still, and DePriest Turner for the Murphy Panthers and his offense dominated that first half.
Yes, I think right now what Vigor's trying to do is trying to find someone to step up. And until they find someone to step up, they just running plays right now. And with Murphy, they just dominating right now. I mean, words cannot express. As a coach, you're happy to see your offense clicking. You're happy to see your defense flying to the ball, and that's what you're getting out of Murphy tonight.
Right. Now, in the second half of play, Murphy's up big here at halftime. Do they change their strategy in the second half? Do they keep mixing it up, balanced offense, or what do you think?
No, Murphy's going to stay with what's working. And if I'm a coach, I'm going to stick with what's working. Now, on the other end of the stick with Vigor, right now, they just need to come out and sustain a drive. If they can come out and sustain a drive, they'll be right back in this football game. The score is not that big. They're only down by 3 touchdowns. They're still in this. All they have to do is come back in the second half, put a drive together, score, get a defensive stop, and they're right back in the game.
Right. Anything that can happen, as we saw with Brandon Rogers in the first half of play. We'll be back with more halftime festivities here from Ladd People Stadium in just a minute, so stay right here.
Now we'll back there and stand to your feet as we salute the schools and spirit here. See us by high school. To the sounds of reality, right now.
And welcome back. 26-6, the Panthers on top of the Wolves here at halftime at Ladd People Stadium. But you wouldn't know it from the sound of the Vigor Wolves marching band. Let's listen in for just a few minutes.
Nicholas, how was your day at school today? It was great. We had fun in class today.
So what did you do differently today at school? I mean, anything, any new projects?
We got a progress report today.
You got your progress reports today? So how did you do?
Don't know.
You don't know. That's okay. We can check that right here. Wow. Nicholas.
The quality of education that I received from the Mobile County Public School System really prepared me for global success. Being an international opera singer, I get to travel all across the world. And one of the most important aspects about that is being able to communicate and work with people. And the Mobile County Public School System really equipped me to be greatly successful worldwide.
And back in the stadium, Doug Holton with a familiar face here, Ron Lee, who was with us. And Ron, former head coach of the Murphy Panthers. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing this season.
Well, I'm currently with Central Office working as the athletic compliance officer for the middle schools and the high schools. Still get to work with my friends that I've had all these years, and it's been a very enjoyable experience so far.
I know it's great to stay involved with the football players and coaches and that kind of thing. But tell us a little bit about what exactly that means, the officer, the enforcement officer that you're.
Well, actually, it is a position that we're trying to use as a resource, not necessarily in enforcement, but to help people when they have issues at their school, primarily with the new computer program C2C that the state's having us use now.
Right.
Keeping our athletes on track for graduation. Also, in assuring that everybody has got the proper paperwork in. So we're trying to keep Mobile fine-free, keep us from being fined by the state association.
That's a big job sometimes, getting all that paperwork in, because having kids in high school, there's a lot of stuff that you got to take care of.
It is, and we live in a transit society now. You know, parents are moving. They're moving based on jobs. They're moving based on housing. So we want to make sure that the athletes are playing at the school that there's a zone to play for.
I know you stay connected with the coaches and players, but what is it like not being on the field this year? How has that affected you?
Well, it's different, you know. Willie and I were talking about it a while ago, and football is one of those things you never get over, that you always want to be around. I definitely miss the sideline. I miss the relationship that you build with the players. But, you know, I'm still around it, and I still get a chance to visit with these guys, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing.
The Panthers are playing pretty well tonight. I know you know some of these guys that are performing well out here on the football field at Ladd Peoples.
I do. Both teams are playing well, and the thing about both teams, you know, they're one score away. You can never count Vigor out. You can never count Murphy out. Both of those guys are going to come out. These next two quarters are the quarters that are going to go down in the books. The first two is almost it's a slugfest. They're going to see, and right now Murphy's got a few punches in, but you can never count the Wolves out.
Exactly right, as we saw with Brandon Rogers in the first half. Well, thanks for visiting with us at halftime.
Oh,
good luck
thank you
the
for
rest
having
of the season.
me. Yes,
and
thank you.
We'll see you on down the line.
All right, thank you.
Ron Lee, former head coach of the Murphy Panthers, and we'll listen in now to the Panthers marching band out on Ladd Peoples Stadium.
spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
I know, 2 seconds. Hang on, just stand still. Stand still. 1 second. Just okay, go, go, go. Boys, hang on, boys.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
The Murphy Panther Marching Band here at Land Peoples Stadium. We are winding up the halftime festivities as the Panthers lead it 26-6, and we'll be back for the second half right here on the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week presented by WKRG.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're gonna turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
What's your reaction gonna be? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
All in together now. We can make it better now. Come on, can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We rope it up.
Cause we know how to jump.
We'll roll it out.
Cause we know how to skate.
We'll cut it down.
Cause we know what to eat.
We'll swap it out.
We eat healthy stuff.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Yeah, well come
Today's a good day to grab your kids and hang out with them for an hour. Dance, walk, play a sport, or cook a healthy meal. Because just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We'll ball it up,
Cause we know how to hoop.
we'll mess around,
Cause we know how to play.
we'll drop it down,
Cause we know how to dance.
we'll veg it up,
Veggie night and day.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
All in together now, we can make it better now.
Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day to keep you and your kids healthy.
And back here at Ladd People Stadium, Doug Holton along with Willie Gaston, Randy Bergen down on the field for us tonight. Willie, again, first half of play, Murphy dominated the ball game, but as Coach Lee, your old buddy from Murphy, said, the game's never over till it's over, and the Vigor Wolves need to come out and step it up here in the second half.
Yes, they get the ball opening part of the second half, so it's important for the offense to get something going. If they can't get anything going, then it's going to be a long rest of the evening for them.
Yep. They need to get that running game going, probably in the second half, and maybe work Cam Williams on the run game and have him run some read option stuff or that kind of thing to maybe loosen up that Murphy Panther defense.
Yeah, right now they're not getting the ball to their playmakers. If they can get the ball to their playmakers, I believe some good things will happen for them.
Mm-hmm.
But right now they're just not getting it to their playmakers.
Right.
So it's more or less like they're feeling around trying to figure out what it is that they can do. And I can tell you right now, the important thing is they need to get the ball to the playmakers.
Yeah, and you said it in the first half. They can use Flowers, even though he's not 100%, as a decoy. Yeah, they did it one time, and Cam Williams came to the near side and made some good yardage.
Yes, and that's what you got to continue to do. I mean, everyone knows he's hurting right now. But if he can run the ball a couple of times, just to keep the defense honest, make them aware that he's there and what he can do, then it may open up something in the passing game for him.
Right. Well, the teams are out warming up on the field, so we'll be back for the second half here in just a few minutes. So stay with us right here.
So, what did your child eat at school today? Well, if you're looking for answers, we have them right here. I'm Suzanne Yates, the Food Service Director for the Mobile County Public School System, and I would like to invite you to join me for Cooking with Class, the child nutrition show from the Mobile County Public School System. Come with me as I go into the school cafeterias and talk to the folks who prepare the meals daily for our children. Join me as we go Cooking with Class.
All right, back here at the stadium, the second half is just about to get underway, and Randy Bergen is standing by on the field. And apparently Randy has just run over to get an interview for us, so he is not available right now. But anyway, 26-6 is the count as the Panthers of Murphy lead the Vigor Wolves. And we're just about to get underway. We'll take another short break here and be right back for the second half kickoff.
said with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. Come on, we'll have a good time. Living seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall, and make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first kind of thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
All right, now we're set with Randy Bergen down on the field before the second half gets underway. Randy Bergen. I said we were set, didn't I, Willie? Anyhow, we're having some technical difficulties there with Randy's mic, I think, but we'll get back to him in just a minute. As the Panthers kick it off for the second half, and again, that ball deep into the end zone. Brandon Rogers catches it. Is he coming out? Well, he is coming out. He's to midfield and dragged down by the Panthers defense. A foot went into the end zone. I guess the ball didn't cross the plane. All right, here we go. Randy Bergen down on the sidelines now. Randy, take it away.
Hey, guys, we got a great crowd here tonight at Ladd People Stadium, but guess what? In less than 48 hours, this place is going to be packed once again as we see Mississippi State come play South Alabama on Saturday. It ought to be a lot of fun.
Exactly right, Randy. South Alabama and Mississippi State coming in on Saturday for maybe the biggest game at Ladd here in a while.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the SEC, an SEC team being in Mobile, it's been a long time since that's happened.
All right, the Wolves open the second half. Here's Williams trying to get away. He does and flips it out to his running back across the 40-yard line. Cameron Cole on the reception, and he scoots down for a first down on the first play of the second half.
Yeah, right here it looks like the Murphy defender has him, and he just comes out of it and alertly dumps it off to the running back, gains some positive yards.
Good heads-up play. Here's Williams again, got some open room, and hook slides at the 30 before he was going to be tackled there. Bring up second and short, 2 or 3 yards to go for the first.
Just like we talked about, right now they've had some good things happen. The kickoff to midfield, quick pass play down the field, quarterback run. Now they're moving the ball.
And it all happened really because Williams was able to get away from that pass rush and make something happen on his own.
Yes, it was. And right now that's what they need for him to do. He has to create plays right now.
Quick throw to Rogers, out to the outside, gets outside the blocker there, but they're going to call the pass incomplete.
Yes, it was an incomplete pass.
All right, well, that's
something.
Not a replay there, but anyway. Brandon Rogers on the outside. Good thought, though, to try to get him the football.
Yes, and that's what they need to do. Right now, Brandon's their playmaker. They need to get him the ball. And if they can put the ball in his hands, good things have happened, and they need to continue with it.
He's on the near side here, but they're going to run it. Again, Cole is the ball carrier down close to the 20-yard line. Another first down for the Vigor Wolves. Nice play and a nice push there by the offensive line of Vigor.
Yes, and a helmet comes off.
Well, he's a tough guy to find, Cameron Cole.
Yeah.
When he gets in the open field.
He's a dangerous runner. And that's what they need. They need to get the ball into their playmakers' hands.
Williams looks to the sidelines to check off.
Brandon's in the slot up top. I look for them to throw a swing pass to him right now.
They're going to give it to Cole. He breaks it to the outside. Down inside the 15-yard line. He picks up 4 or 5 yards. Again, down close to the 15, 10-12 left here in the third quarter of play. And the Vigor Wolves on the move.
They're moving the ball, and that's what they needed to do. We said they needed to have some good things happen for them, and they're making it happen right now.
Whistles all over the place. And we've got substitutions coming into the ball game. And you see the big guy, Desharius Flowers, checking in the backfield as the Wolves are going to go, looks like 3 wideouts and a 1-back set. Here's the give. Flowers up the middle. Not much there. The Murphy Panthers defense was ready as they just handed off on the
well, like I said earlier,
tackle play.
When Flowers come in, the defense already knows he's going to get the ball.
Yep.
So that's why I said earlier they need to use him as a decoy. Got to keep the defense honest.
He's back there again in the backfield. Also, Cameron Cole to the left side, but a little confusion on the part of the Wolves offense, and they're going to call timeout with 8:55 to go in the third. And we'll step aside for a short break on the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week presented by WKRG.
Diesel is a very big industry, and I went into it in a 2-year program at the Bryant Career Tech with Tony Tillman.
When Jacob graduated from the Bryant Career Center, he had earned his diesel credential.
The Career Technical Center taught me a lot, all the way from not knowing anything about a motor or engine to knowing pretty much every single moving part of them.
MCPSS Career Tech. Start your future today.
And back at the stadium, Willie, that's an All-American outfit, I think.
Yeah. Independence Day.
Yes.
The flag.
I think, was that passed or not? We had that, didn't we?
Yeah, that passed.
Labor Day was here, so. Anyway, third down, a big third down for the Vigor Wolves. See if they can pick it up here. Inside the 15, and that's not the way to pick it up.
No.
Big offensive lineman jumped a little bit too early there.
It's not good when you come off of a timeout and get a penalty.
That's not what the coach had in mind there.
No, that's not what he has in mind. Now, instead of it being 3rd and 5, 3rd and short, now you got 3rd and long.
Third down from just inside the 20-yard line for the Vigor Wolves. Williams trying to get out of there again, but he is going to be sacked. Back in the backfield. Sherman Dennis on the play for the Murphy Panthers. Got in there, and Cam Williams couldn't get away on that one, and that brings up a 4th down, and Vigor almost forced to go for it here.
Oh, yeah. This is 4-down territory at this point in the game.
Yep.
They don't want to take a chance of Murphy's offense getting the ball back.
Looks over the middle, can't find anybody, scrambles and throws it in the end zone. Got a man down there, but overshoots him. Was that Rogers in the end zone? Nope, Rogers is on this side. And it's
number 11.
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson down there in the end zone was open for a while. As you'll see on the, you may not see it on the replay, but he was open for a second or two. But Williams overshot him a little bit, and it would have been a tough throw and catch even if it would have been perfect.
Yeah. I mean, right then, I mean, they shot themselves in the foot coming out after a timeout, getting the penalty. And penalties will kill a drive. And you don't want that to happen in this situation. Now their defense has to step up and make a play.
Boy, everybody coming for the Wolves on that play, and I think that's Murphy on the carry. Picks up about maybe 4 yards on the carry to bring up 2nd and 6. as the clock ticks under 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Second down to Priest Turner. Gonna roll out and find his man on the near sidelines, and Denzel Campbell stepped out of bounds right about the 36, 37 yard line. Gonna be, well, they're gonna move the chains. I thought he might be a little short, but the referee signals 1st and 10 for the Murphy Panthers.
And I think one of the main things right now is Vigor's trying to dial up the pressure. They're trying to, is just that Murphy's one step ahead of them on the calls.
Woo, there's a big hit. Jaboris James on the carry for short yardage.
DJ Williams on the tackle.
Yeah, might have found his way back to the line of scrimmage, but not by much.
On the replay, DJ just comes up and lays the wood.
Yep.
And that's what you want to see from your bandit. You want your bandit to be active.
Boy, his big guys up front have to become a factor for the Vigor Wolves. There's a handoff to James again, and again short yardage, but as we talked before, Willie, Montrez Lang, 6 foot 240 at the defensive end spot, and Deldrick Perkins, the big guy in the middle. They've got to start making some plays and slowing this Murphy offense down a little bit. Here's a big third down play. Turner loads it up. He's going long. He's got his man out there. Just off the fingertips of Albert Howard. And a little bit perhaps underthrown. He had to wait on it. And we see it on the replay here. But
D'Angelo Hall was in cover. D'Angelo Harris, pardon that. He was in coverage and he just hung it up there, and it was a great play by D'Angelo Harris to just stay with it.
Maybe get an arm or something in his vision. That's one that Albert Howard is going to wish he had back. All right, here's the kick by Farney for the Murphy Panthers. A little bit of a high snap, but he gets it away. Pretty good kick. Down to the 25-yard line, takes a Murphy bounce, and it's down at the 33-yard line, and the Wolves will take over 1st and 10 with 6:15 to go in the third quarter of play. 26-6, Panthers on top of the Vigor Wolves. No score here in the second half so far. As you can see, a shot of the Murphy Panthers coaching staff. Rick Cawley, the new head coach for the Panthers. And of course, we chatted with Ron Lee at halftime, the former head coach there. You guys have been in the business a long time.
Yes, a long time.
All right, Vigor offense trying to get untracked. There's Brandon Rogers on the outside. Boy, one tackler after another for the Murphy Panthers, and they just strung it out, and he could not get to the outside.
Yes, but I like what Vigor's doing. They're trying to get it into Brandon Rogers' hands, their playmaker. We said at halftime that's what they needed to do to get back into this game, and they're starting to do it now.
All right, timeout on the field, 26-6. The Panthers still on top. Back after this short break on the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week, presented by WKRG. And the Vigor Wolves set to go on the attack here. Second down and about 11 yards to go for the Wolves, and they need to make something happen. Williams rolls, looking long, but he is going to be smothered by the Panthers defense. Looked like number 20 on the tackle there, Nicholas Young, who came from behind and made the play and wrapped him up, Willie.
Williams was looking for Rogers, and Rogers ran an out route and was covered, so Williams decided to point him up deep down the field, and he just didn't have enough time.
Now there's another guy, Nicholas Young for Murphy. They list him at 5'5", 130. But he was fast enough that time. Here's Williams dancing around. Gonna fling it down to Flowers, and he dropped the football at the 40-yard line. Tried to take off before he had it in his hands, and probably would have had a first down there, or would have been close.
Yes, look at the replay. Williams running for his life, dumps it off to Flowers. Incomplete.
Yep.
But I like what Vigor's trying to do now. They're trying to get the ball into their playmakers' hands. I know I've said that a million times already, but that's what they have to do. Get it into your playmakers' hands and allow them to make plays.
All right, Holcomb's going to kick it away, and end-over-end kick that's going to hit at the 46 and go straight out of bounds. And that's where the Panthers will take over, 1st and 10, as we've got 4:46 to go here in the third quarter of play.
1st and 10, Murphy Panthers for their own 46-yard line.
And once again, the Murphy Panthers offense will try to get untracked here in the second half. And really, they just need to run the clock and they'll be fine. But, of course, they'd like to carry some momentum into next week as well.
I think at this point you want to work on the clock.
Yeah. And Murphy works on the Vigor defense there for about 4 or 5 yards. Nice tough carry up the middle. Brings up second and about 6.
Anthony Bradley on the tackle. I mean, right now they need another turnover. If I'm Vigor, I'm trying to strip the ball. I'm trying to do whatever it takes to get the ball back.
Yeah. There's Murphy again, picks up 2 or 3 more, and it'll bring up 3rd and short for the Panthers offense.
Right now, Murphy's trying to use the clock. You're ahead by 20 points. Right now, time is on your side.
Sounds like a hit song. Turner wants to throw it. He's in trouble now. He gets away. And he wants to throw it, but he'll do the smart thing probably and run out of bounds. Shy of the 50-yard line, it looked like. Markel Dubose, one of the guys there to run him out of bounds. Or pardon me, that was number 91, Traylon Knowles, for the Vigor Wolves, who was over there. And brings up a 4th down for the Panthers. And Brandon Rogers trots out on the field again.
Well, the best thing about it, their defense made a stop. That's what Vigor needed. They're getting the ball back. Now they need to drive it down and score.
High kick. Rogers is going to take it inside the 20. Dances away and spins the other way. Picks up a block or 2, but he's not going to be able to get loose from the Murphy Panthers special teams and pulled down about the 17, 18-yard line. You know, we talked, Willie, about some of the guys that have scholarships in this game earlier, but Mobile County Public Schools class of 2014 won how many million worth of college scholarships, you think?
About 70.
You're pretty. You must be looking at my script here. 72 million worth of college scholarships. About 28% of our graduates receive at least one scholarship offer every year. Those include academic and athletic scholarships and awards in the arts, for community service, and for junior ROTC. Graduating college and career ready, it starts with us. Long pass down the field, and looks like falls incomplete about the 45-yard line.
Pass was intended for Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, he had it in his hands there at the 45 and let it slip away. Not bad defense, but Jackson almost able to come up with that one.
Yeah, they needed him to come up with that one right now. They need a little spark right now.
Here's second down. Williams under pressure again, going down, I think. Ooh, the referee called him in the grasp, I guess, at the 5-yard line.
I think right now Williams is a little frustrated because he's not getting the time that he needs to look downfield.
Well, you got the Murphy Panthers are just pinning the ears back now and going after the quarterback because they know he's going to pass.
Yes, and as a coach, you have to come up with ways to help your quarterback out. Move the pocket. Just basically right now, they just want to get some room right now because that's a large chunk. He don't have to get it all on third down because it's basically 2-down territory unless they're going to punt.
Williams over the middle, and that's complete to Rogers down there at the 25-yard line, about 2 yards or 3 yards shy of the first down. So they'll probably go for it here.
Their playmaker.
Nice replay there. Brandon Rogers over the middle, goes up and gets it.
You like his courage going across the middle on a pass like that.
Yep.
He goes up high, gets it, protects himself on the way down. That's what you want to see from your receiver.
He was not afraid of that safety coming after him.
Nope. That's great concentration.
Yep. All right, fourth down for the Wolves. Quick pass out here to the near side, and it's going to be a first down. Izell Thomason. I checked that. Jeremiah Howell on the reception for the Wolves, and a big first down. Wow, they were backed up with, what, 3rd and 23?
Yeah. And I told you 2-down territory. They got a nice chunk of it, made it 4th and short, made it doable to get the first down.
And now we've got flags before the first down effort gets underway. The Wolves are going to back up 5 yards with 1:42 left in the third quarter of play. Glad you're with us here at Ladd Peoples Stadium for this traditional matchup, Vigor and Murphy. Cameron Williams moves. Cameron Cole to the left side. Pitches it to him. Nice play there by the Wolves, but Cole not able to get away for big yardage, but he does pick up 3 or 4 to the 32.
LaShawn King on the tackle.
The Murphy Band and the Murphy student section having a great time here at the stadium tonight. And well, they should be.
Yeah, when you're winning, it's easy to do.
Yep. Panthers with 3 down linemen. Williams throws it up down here, and flags everywhere as the pass was intended for Jeremiah Howell again. It looked like he caught the ball.
He caught it.
And they called interference as well.
The question is interference which way?
Interference on who? They were both pushing and shoving and grabbing each other's arms.
Yeah. Well, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be defensive pass interference.
Take a look at the replay here and see if we can see anything as Williams lets it go.
They're both pushing, and
yeah, I say that's a jump ball.
Yeah.
He caught it, so doesn't matter anyway. 1st and 10 at the 42. Penalty is declined with 47 ticks left here in the 3rd quarter.
But that's great concentration.
There's a keeper by Williams who's got some room up the middle down to the 25-yard line. Winds up at the 24. Cameron Williams, a 5'8", 150-pound sophomore. And they need some more of that right now. First down, going to do it again. This time not quite as much, about 2 or 3. And it looked like a late flag coming in there from the backside. Let's see what we've got. Late hit.
Face mask.
Face mask.
What was that, 2 for 3 now?
I'm not going to say it again. Don't bait me like that. 28.6 to go in the 3rd. And yes, Willie Gaston used to wear the stripes, black and white stripes of the referee. There's Rogers down close to the 11-yard line. A first down for the Vigor Wolves. Clock's going to stop for a second here, but they're trying to get lined up to get another play off in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but that's what you like to see right now. Vigor's moving the ball, and they're putting the ball in their playmaker's hands.
Now the playmaker, Rogers, in the backfield. He's going to take it himself. Nothing doing on first down, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter with Murphy still leading it 26-6 here at Land Peoples Stadium. We'll be back with the final stanza. You're watching the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week, presented by WKRG. And a big second down coming for the Vigor Wolves here back at Land Peoples Stadium. Trailing at 26-6. They need to poke this one in here, Willie.
Yes, they do. They need to put some points on the board.
They fake it to the big guy, go for the pass out there to Cameron Cole, and he can't quite haul it in around the 10-yard line. A good-looking play. That's kind of what we were talking about they need to do.
Yeah.
But the execution wasn't quite there.
Cameron made a sophomore mistake. Saw the pressure. Instead of giving his running back enough time, he just went ahead and tried to get rid of it quick, and it ended up being an incomplete pass.
Well, it'd be nice to see Flowers just run one in here. Give us a little fourth quarter ball game.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're in a tight formation, so normally when you're in a tight formation, you look for them to run.
All right, the coaching staff looking this one over, and they're going to talk it over on the sidelines. And Randy Bergen, of course, is always talking it over on the sidelines. Let's see what he has to say. Randy?
Hey, guys, I was on the sidelines here by Murphy a few moments ago, and Coach Colley not happy with the way his defense has been played in that third quarter. He said they're going to shape it up in this fourth quarter. By the way, when you come back to me, I've got a little tidbit of information. Guys, you're going to want to hear it. You won't want to miss it.
Was that a tease?
Yeah, that was a tease.
Wow. I guess that means we have to come back to Randy. I'm just kidding. Randy Bergen doing a great job on the sidelines for us. And well, the Murphy defense does need to stand up here, and if they're going to protect that lead, this is the time to do it. Third down and about 7 or 8 yards to go here for the Vigor Wolves.
I think right now, with the lead being that comfortable, I think the defense got a little laxed. So because they got a little lax, Vigor was able to put a drive together. And right now, Vigor has the momentum. They have it. All they need to do is polish it off.
Begging to Flowers again. Williams tosses it in the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked off by the Murphy Panthers again. And looks like Cedric Raymond on the interception. And the Murphy Panthers are going to take over. There he is, caught it on the goal line, runs it out to about the 15-yard line, and the Murphy Panthers hold, and they'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Williams made a sophomore mistake. You got to get in that area of the field, you got to give your team an opportunity to put points on the board.
Looked like his guy was open in the end zone. He just had to maybe put a little more air under it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to give credit to Murphy's defense. They stood up when they needed to make a play, and they made it.
That's what Coach Stallings used to say, wasn't it? The game comes down to 4 or 5 plays that make the difference in the ball game.
Actually, Coach Stallings used to say 7.
7 plays. All right, a little break in the action here again in the fourth quarter. Of course, Friday night is a big night on MCPSS.TV. Several games coming up for you to enjoy. Blunt and Citronelle. McGill with a huge game out at Baker. The Hornets are undefeated so far. Fairhope,
Bryant.
They're rolling against Bryant tomorrow night. Davidson, Theodore, another big game there. Spanish Fort and LaFleur. Can anybody slow down the Toros this year?
I don't know, but someone needs to. They mowing them down.
Faith and Williamson, MGM Foley.
BC Rain in Escambia County.
Yeah.
I mean, Friday night's going to be some great football.
Great action, packed action here in Mobile County on Friday night. Well, we're glad you're with us here on Thursday night.
I hope our Spanish Fort listeners don't think I was wishing they'd lose, but no, that wasn't what I meant.
I'm sure they don't think that. Anyway, they do a great job at Spanish Fort. Outstanding.
Yes, they have.
Football program for a long time now. They started off in the beginning.
Yeah.
Could hardly pick up a win, and now they can't. As hardly a year goes by when they don't win the state championship.
Exactly. They have a great program over there going on right now. You got to commend the coaches and the school.
And now the Panthers really start to work on the clock with 10:40 left in the ball game. Murphy carries it for a couple yards up the middle.
Right now, they're just working on the clock,
And I take that back. He probably lost yardage there.
Lost a yard.
Second and about 10.5. Turner gives it off to Murphy, finds a hole. Across the 25, got his first down.
Murphy is squirting out everywhere. Because when you see the beginning of that play, it just doesn't look like he was going to come out of anywhere.
Yeah, and again, give the big guys up front credit on the Murphy offensive line. Caleb Powers, Eric Archie, James Hudson, Charles Maxwell, and Markel Johnson, the big guys up front, as they power it again for a couple of short yardage yards up the middle.
Number 23, Kevin Thornton, running.
Now he's a sophomore. There you see the 5A Region 1 standings. Vigor Wolves are 1-0 and 1-1. Of course, not a region game here tonight, but nonetheless, one they would like to win. First down for the Murphy Panthers at the 41-yard line. Got to commend Coach Rick Cawley and his crew tonight, Willie. They've done an outstanding job. And,
yes, the offense, Murphy came into this game ready tonight.
They did. They had a good plan. Here's a handoff. Outside, Jaboris James across midfield down to the 46 of the Vigor Wolves. Another first down, and the clock continues to roll. Just showing their muscle now up front.
Yeah, they're just basically imposing their will on Vigor right now.
Another first down for the Panthers. Let's see if they continue to grind it out, which you would expect. Handoff on the left side and about 5 more yards and a penalty flag. Jalen Sutton there on the carry, and let's see what the call is. I was going to see holding, but I didn't see that one over there. Did I miss it? Did you see that?
Nah, when the flag came out.
Yeah.
I didn't look for the flag.
Well, it's easy to see that.
I didn't look for the flag. When the flag come out, yeah.
And what about? So we get the call from the referee, but first down for the Panthers. They've got long yardage here to pick up the first down. We'll see what Turner does here. Does he put it up?
Nah. I think they should run it. Time is on their side.
Well, somebody turned the wrong way there, and DePriest Turner is tackled right at the line of scrimmage. And I was going to say, we talked a little bit about the South Alabama ball game coming up this weekend as we look at the replay there. But South Alabama, Mississippi State here at Lad People Stadium. Big, big game. What does South Alabama have to do to get a W Saturday?
They're going to have to play some tough, hard-nosed football. Mississippi State plays that war, I call it war ball, where if you're not going to hit all day, you better not show up for this game. And that's what it's going to take for South Alabama to win this football game.
There's James again across midfield and down to the Vigor 45, but they're always big up front, aren't they? Offensive line, defensive line, and fullbacks and linebackers. They will just keep coming at you.
And that's what Mississippi State does. They will hit you, and they will hit you hard. That was one reason why in college I dreaded that Mississippi State football game when I was at Alabama. Dreaded it. because it's not. I never called it a football game when we played them because it became a game of wills. It's just like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
Who's going to fold first?
Yeah. Usually a low-scoring game.
Yeah. A hard-hitting defensive game.
And there goes DePriest Turner.
He
cuts back, and he's going to score again. DePriest Turner into the end zone from the 45, and the Murphy Panthers strike again. Beautiful cut back there, right there by DePriest Turner. I didn't think they were going to catch him anyway, but he's into the end zone one more time.
Once he got into the open field, he just turned on the Jets, made one cut, and ended up in the end zone.
32-6, Murphy.
He is going to be a great asset to the Duke Blue Devils.
Farney kicks it up, and it is good, as the Panthers extended to 33-6 on a fantastic run by their quarterback, DePriest Turner. Timeout on the field. You're watching the MCPSS Thursday Night Game of the Week presented by WKRG.
I've got smartboard, that's
Welcome back, everyone. The Thursday Night Game of the Week here on MCPSS and WKRG, and those Murphy fans are going home happy tonight, Willie.
Yes, they are.
You might even join them. No, you won't.
Now I'm more or less trying to eat.
All right, the kickoff. Fielded about the 5, and right up the middle goes number 16, Jeremiah Howell, out to about the 30-yard line where the Wolves will start 1st and 10. But you can just about draw the curtains on this one, 33-6. Murphy Panthers have put it away, and they're on their way to victory.
You're right. Right now, Vigor wants to put some points on the board just to build some momentum for next week. You don't want to go without putting any more points on the board. You have to put some points on the board. But there's one thing I can say. Vigor has 2 more years with Cameron Williams. He's going to be a good one.
Yep, little screen pass out there to Cameron Cole from Williams. He breaks loose for a second, but is spun down about the 36-7-yard line. Picks up about 5. Now, Alabama's got a game at home Saturday against Southern Miss. Should be, most people thinking, an easy win for the Tide, but
no.
They've got to solve some issues at quarterback there, I guess.
No, they have some issues at quarterback because I think right now it's a matter of trying to figure out who's running the offense better. And I think what they're trying to do, because Sims is a 5th-year senior, I think they want to go with the youth movement so they can build something with it. But you never know what Coach Saban has in mind.
A big penalty against the Murphy Panthers there is going to bring up 1st down for Vigor across midfield at the 46 of Murphy. Williams is going to try to take advantage. He goes deep down the middle, but almost picked off again there. I thought it was going to be picked off by Howard Campbell, 5'10", senior.
You know what they say why you end up at a defensive back? Because you couldn't catch it when you was wide out.
I was going to say because you couldn't play running back. We won't say that here tonight. There's a lot of great defensive backs that were just meant to play there. There's a nice throw and catch across the middle to Darius Dale on the receiving end of that one before he's hauled down at the 44.
Like I said, right now, Vigor has no reason to hold their heads down. Because they're going to get some good football out of Cameron Williams.
Here he goes on the scramble again inside the 40. And tackle down there by, again, Howard Campbell, I think, on the tackle, the guy that almost came up with a pick there. No, I'll take that back. That was, check that one. Myron Collins, I think, on the
Myron
tackle.
Collins was on the tackle.
Yep, we'll give Myron some credit there.
Yeah.
4th down here for the Wolves. Got to go for the gusto. Williams over the middle and over the head and intercepted by the Murphy Panthers once again. And that is Zedrick Raymond. Is that right on the INT?
Yep. Zedrick Raymond.
Now he's had some big plays tonight.
Yes, he's been pretty active tonight.
There you can see the interception. The Panthers take over.
Well, that's what you like to see. You work on it and practice the old tip drill.
Barely scooped that one off the turf. We'll take a short break here with 5:34 to go. Back in just a minute after this timeout. And as we come back to the stadium, big hit there on James, the ball carrier. As we take a look at the replay there, Willie, that was a pretty good lick.
Charles Crawford from the free safety spot.
Yeah, he's one of
That's the way you want to see your safety hit a running back.
One of the big players on that Vigor defense, perhaps taking out some frustration at the end of this ball game. 3rd down, new quarterback in the game for the Murphy Panthers as James takes it the other way. And Marcus Watford in there at quarterback for the Murphy Panthers. Hey, Randy Bergen said that he had some more news for us, Willie, down on the field. Let's check in and see what he's got.
All right, guys, you ready for this? You mentioned the University of Alabama a while ago. Here's a tidbit of information. Do you know in the history of the University of Alabama who the best football video player was? This, according to Sam Shades and Scott Moore, that's right, Mr. Willie Gaskin.
Is that a hint?
No, he didn't.
And we're gonna trust Sam Shades.
Oh man.
Did you have some late nights back in
oh man, we had plenty.
Or was that out in the apartment somewhere?
No, it was in Bryant Hall.
I know they did away with dorms while you were there. After you left?
No, it was after I left.
Yeah.
But we spent many a nights after study hall, go get snacks, sit down, Madden time.
After study hall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometime during.
All right. I just want to make sure I heard that right. Penalty on the Panthers there. They're going to back it up a little bit. 3:36 to go in this one as Murphy is coasting to victory, 33-6. Barney's going to kick it away. High end over end kick, not very far. Lands about midfield. Takes a Vigor bounce back to the 42. And I'm not sure if I would call that downing the football or what, but it was a nice swan dive.
Yeah. I think he just wanted to lay down for a little while.
Anyhow, Coach Rick Cawley and the Panthers are going to move on to victory tonight over the Wolves, but Vigor has one more chance to perhaps get a little momentum into next week if they can put one in the end zone here from the 42. They need to do that.
Yes, right now you need to have something to build on going into next week. I think now they put in a backup quarterback.
Yeah, it looks like Leon Riley in at quarterback. He's going to run the draw play inside the 40 to the 39 before he's stacked up. And the clock is going to continue to run under 3 minutes before they'll get off the second down play. Not a whole lot of fans have left here, Willie, on either side. Actually.
No.
In a lopsided game like this, there's the throw out, incomplete to number 83, Darian Blanks. At the 35-yard line, brings up third down and long. But anyway, I was going to mention, of course, Alabama, we talked about them a little bit, but they're playing Southern Miss Saturday, and another guy who played against some of these teams is having a pretty good year for the Southern Miss Golden Eagles at running back Edo Smith.
Oh, yes.
They played at McGill-Tulane.
Yes, and the thing that Alabama fans need to recognize is that Southern Miss has always given Alabama trouble.
They pulled the upset a couple times.
Yes, they have. I'm just glad I wasn't there when they did it.
I'm not sure they're up to it this year, but Edo with a 100-yard game last year, and I think the future is bright for Southern Miss.
Yes, it is. Hopefully not too bright this weekend.
I think you're safe. There's another pass down to the 30-yard line, batted away. It looked like Rogers down there couldn't hang on to it.
A legal procedure.
And it's fourth down anyway. Penalty is declined, and the Panthers will take over, I believe, on downs.
That's not a nice picture of your man when they're sitting there like that.
Yeah. They were just up a second ago, so
yeah.
You know, they've had a long night of standing up. They really have actually been up just about the whole night. The band and the majorettes, flag girls over on the far side of the field. No matter what the score has been, the Vigor supporters, as I mentioned, have not left.
And there's one thing I can say, they do have a great amount of support. Their fans are great fans. Their band is a great band. I mean, I commend them.
Great tradition. We saw Coach P. Ryan was here tonight, the old, I won't call him old, the former Vigor coach.
You were going to call him the old ball coach. That's what you were going to call him.
I don't know if he wants to be called that or not. There's a nice run.
Yeah, but
number 38 for the Murphy Panthers, Blake Green.
That's when you want to tell your sophomore, young man, stay in bounds.
Yeah. Step down about the 50.
Don't run out of bounds. Stay in bounds.
Let the clock run. First down from midfield. There he is again, and he stays in bounds inside the 45 to the 44-yard line.
Keep it in between the tackles. That's what you want to do.
And the countdown is on with 1:30 to go.
90 seconds left in the ball game.
You picked up on that.
Yeah.
90 seconds, 1:30. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That Alabama education did pay off.
At the study hall, right? The study hall previous to the video games.
Oh, yeah.
Panthers running out the clock here. Hand off again to the far side. And this time Green is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. But the important thing, the clock continues to run, 40 seconds to go. As the Murphy Band and the crowd and the players and the coaching staff, well, they've been celebrating this one for a while, I think, but they're really celebrating now as they will snap it one more time, and it will be official. There it is, the play that the head coach likes to see the most. The Murphy Panthers coming off the field, celebrating, and they'll shake hands with the Vigor Wolves as they defeat Vigor tonight 33-6 at Land Peoples Stadium. We'll be back to wrap it up. Willie Gaston, Randy Bergen, and I right after this short break. You're watching the MCPSS Thursday night game of the week presented by WKRG.
It's here, the MCPSS mobile app. It's a way for you to stay connected and informed with all of the happenings around the school district. Receive weather alerts, check your child's grades and homework, plus more. Watch sports, original programming, find school locations, and read the latest news. Stay connected with all your favorite social networking sites. Download it today for free.
Well, Willie, second half didn't change a whole lot from the first half. Murphy dominated the first half, and they were able to do what they had to do in the second half to come away with a big, big win for their program here tonight.
Yes, they did, and one of the things Murphy did, they kept a balanced offense. They put through the ball, they ran the ball, and also the defense hustled up, so it was great.
All right, Randy Bergen down on the field standing by with the winning head coach, Randy Bergen.
I'm with Coach Colley right now. Coach, congratulations, a nice win, 33-6 over Vigor.
Yeah, we tried to get off to a faster start. We've been getting off to a very slow start, and the kids did a great job tonight. They played really, really hard. I'm proud of them.
Coach, offensively and defensively, you looked very good. You go back into region play against Theodore next week. What do you got to do to get ready for that game?
Well, from what I understand, they're very big up front, so we're going to go to practice and go to work, and you're just going to try to get physical as we possibly can get.
Well, Coach, congratulations again, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right. Good job, man.
All right, Randy, thank you very much. The Murphy Panthers, an easy winner tonight, 33-6. Coach Rick Cawley down on the field after the ball game. We'll be back with a final word on tonight's game right after this short break. Stay with us. And welcome back to the stadium, everyone. Doug Holton along with Willie Gaston. And Willie, not much we could say more about this one, but as we heard from Randy's interview, Murphy looking forward to Theodore. They've got to continue to build momentum, and Vigor's got to find something next week. Yes,
Murphy's got a big game next week against Theodore. It's a rival game, and I know Theodore's going to be up for it. That's going to be a great ball game. Vigor, on the other hand, they got to go back to the drawing board and just figure out where they went wrong tonight. And I think Vigor's going to be fine. I mean, no doubt. They have a lot of talent. It's just a matter of getting the ball into their playmakers' hands.
Right. They always have a lot of talent at Vigor, and I'm sure they'll find the answer shortly down the road. Well, 33-6 is the final count. The Murphy Panthers over the Vigor Wolves. For Willie Gaston and Randy Bergen and Quentin Howard and everybody assembled here in the truck and on the field, I'm Doug Holton saying so long. We join Welcome Back Cotter in progress. Thanks for joining us.